Welcome to the JJ Carroll Show. Violent black culture breeds black fatigue. Title of my show. I want to go through this, and I know it's uncomfortable, and I know a lot of people don't want to talk about it, but it's so in your face that you have to. There is no, well, let's just kind of let it blow by. It's the same thing with Lindsay Clancy killing her children, her three children, slaughtering them and seeing other mental patient women that are demonically possessed clapping like seals behind politicians that are put into law that they can kill their babies whenever they want to. The same thing applies with black crime. It's undeniable. It's just undeniable. You have black teens, which are not teens, they're young adults into adulthood, are destroying cities, towns, grocery stores. And then the black community as a whole have destroyed fine dining, cruise ships, airplanes, trains, gas stations, convenience stores, bowling alleys, movies, buffets, like dining buffets, churches, funerals. It's unsustainable. And I said on one of my takes, I do a daily take for paid viewers, and I do that every day, 3 minutes, give you a kind of idea of what's going on in the world and in my take. And I just said during that 3 minute take, everything that is wrong in America is coming to a head. It's like bubbling up to the surface. And I said it in my take. It's like you're a very sick person, like physically sick. You know, we've all been there. Food poisoning. You have the 24-hour bug. You have something. Maybe you're going through cancer, chemotherapy, and your body is saying, I want all of that poison out of me. I need it out of me. And what do? Or what does your body do? You don't want to do it. The thing I hate more than anything is getting my teeth worked on, like surgery in my mouth, and vomiting. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I know it's coming. I know my body's telling me it's coming. Here it comes. Get it out. And I'm like, no, 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 because I hate it so much. And it's still coming. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. That's America today. Women killing babies. Women killing babies outside the womb, meaning their live children. 40 trillion in debt and skyrocketing. Endless wars, meaningless wars across the planet. Illegal aliens in our country, foreign nationals, over 100 million in our country. It's all coming to a head. The emasculation of men and the feminization of manhood and masculinity. That's it. The tide's turning. The idea that we're going to allow people that do nothing continue to get welfare. That's not going. It's unsustainable. It's not going to happen. Transgender movement, the LGBTQ, the sexual perversion, the feminization of Jesus Christ, the secularization of America, the growth of Islam in our country, the Israeli government having a seat at the table in our politics and determine policy, law, and war. It's all coming to a head, and the American body is vomiting out. It wants it out of our body. There's nothing you can do. You could be a Jew from Israel. You can be a Middle Eastern person that's here with Islam's going to take over. You can be LGBTQ pedophile sicko. You can be the Epstein. You can be the NGOs that are stealing. You could be the blacks that are killing and raping and pillaging other blacks and other Hispanics and Asians and whites. All of it is coming to an end. Or maybe let me be more specific. It's all coming to the end point, meaning whatever all those things are, you may win and spill over and dominate our society, or society, American culture, Americans, true Americans, not the ones that just came over on a boat and their feet are wet and they just got a slip of paper. No, the Americans that built this country, that our culture is solidified in, the Christian way of life. We're going to beat you back, and we're taking our country back. It's an either or. And if you think there's no violence in it, you're a fool. What does vomiting do? Vomiting is violent. It's a violent reaction your body has. It's painful. It sucks because it's uncomfortable. It's gross. It makes you want to be anywhere doing anything in the whole world except that. That's what we're going to go through. That is what the meeting point is. We have a cultural and societal clash coming. And in this clash or war, kinetic confrontation, whatever comes, whoever wins, that is what the country will be for the future. It's really that simple. And one of the things that are coming to the forefront is this undeniable belief that the Black culture in America, as it currently is today, is incompatible with American culture. It's incompatible with white European Christian doctrine. It's incompatible. And there's no denying it. And you can get mad at me, and you're racist, and you're a big white nationalist, and blah, blah, blah. You can hate the messenger, but you have to acknowledge the message is correct. And as I've said many, many times on my show, is I'm going to give you my opinion, which I did, and then I'm going to step back, and then I'm going to systematically prove my statement to be true and factually correct by showing you evidence of what I believe and wholeheartedly know is the truth. And I'm going to allow you to listen to people that are absolutely from the same group of people that I'm levying the allegation against. So either that side is completely wrong, and I'm 100% wrong as well, or what I'm saying is factually correct, and what they are saying is factually happening. Let me give an example. I'll give you two examples. Outside of this topic of Black culture and Black violence and Black fatigue, let's talk about Islam. On my side, Islam is trying to take over America. We have brought in tens of millions of foreigners that are Muslims, and their idea, their belief, and their desire and their plan is to take over the United States of America and make us an Islamic nation. You hate it, you hate me, you hate the message, and then I play you video after video after video after video of imams, politicians, and just regular everyday Muslims. And they sit there and they say exactly what I'm saying, almost word for word. Yes, we're here to take over America. Yes, we're going to outbreed you. Yes, you are either going to bend a knee and submit to Islam or pay a fee, or we are going to kill you. So you don't like the message. It doesn't make it not true. And you don't have to like me. It doesn't make the message not true. Let's take a belief that I have, that I believe the American woman, the not all of them, but a significant percentage of them are demonically possessed. And my belief that they're demonically possessed is the fact that they are champion, facilitating, and cheerleading for the ability to murder their children inside the womb through abortion and outside the womb through murder and homicide. And then I show you everything that they're doing. And then I allow you to listen to the women, the politicians that are high levels, the governors, the people that used to, the female that ran for president, on and on and on. Then I show you female clergymen. And then I show you women that run abortion clinics. Then I show you just an average, regular woman. And they all say the same things I'm saying. I want to kill men. I hate the patriarchy. I hate men. I believe I need to be able to kill my baby in the womb. And then when it's outside, like a Miss Clancy that murdered her 3 children, that we're going to support her. Again, you don't need to like me or my message or how I deliver the message, but the message is factually true. So here I am on another topic, and I'm saying the Black culture in America today is incompatible with America. Am I saying all blacks are incompatible and need to be removed? No, I'm not saying that. I'm making a very distinct allegation, observation, allegation, whatever you want to call it, that the black culture currently as it is incompatible with white Christian America. Period. And I'm going to do like I do when I talk about immigration, like I talk about Islam, when I talk about the demonic possession of American women, when I talk about MAGA being a cult, when I talk about the lies of politicians to include Donald Trump. I'm not going to just sit here and pontificate and then expect you just to believe me wholeheartedly. I'm going to, as a prior investigator, as a prior law enforcement investigator and law enforcement officer, I have to show you evidence. I can't arrest somebody and just say, you have to believe me that they had narcotics on them. Where's the narcotics, JJ? I arrested this person and I deported them. Don't worry about it. I don't have to show you that this person is a illegal alien, a prior deported alien that has committed multiple crimes. I just deported them. No, I need to see the documentation and how you determined that the person was illegal alien. And I take the same steps that I did in law enforcement, I apply it to how I do my podcast. I'm going to make an allegation, meaning I'm going to have a probable cause statement. And then I'm going to systematically go through the evidence. At the end, I'm going to quote arrest my subject, whereas I'm going to arrest the topic that I allegated against at the beginning of the show. And that's how I'm going to move forward. It has to stand up to scrutiny in the public opinion, just as my arrest in law enforcement had to stand up in the scrutiny of a judge and a jury. There is no, this is how the world needs to function now. We are chaotic. We have no law and order. We are lawless. We don't have judges that are fulfilling their duty to hand down judgments. It's all about empathy, sympathy, and their feelings, mainly women and very effeminate, gutless men. So my allegation is the current black culture is incompatible with the West, is incompatible with white Christian nations. It is a function of low IQ, no impulse, and the lack of accountability within the black culture and the lack of due diligence and strength and courage to place the people that are doing wrong in prisons, in cages. So here I go to prove it. Here I go. But before I start to put my evidence, let me use black influencers to describe to you, not me, not a white guy. Let me have a black influencer describe to you what black fatigue is. This is Andre Williams. He's from Detroit. He lives in Detroit. He become a large black influencer that's saying we have severe black fatigue. In the black community, we have black fatigue. We have black fatigue in the Hispanic, Asian, and white communities. So again, here I am telling you and showing you, and I'm going to show you a black man named Andre Williams. Is he a white nationalist? Is he a race hustler for white people? Is he a bigot, a racist? Let's see.
Andre Williams, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, Patrick. How about you?
Very good. Thanks for coming down. I know we saw some of your content. What's it called? It's called Soft White Underbelly YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And you say some controversial, some bold things. It may not be controversial to you,
Mm-hmm.
but it gets some reaction from people.
It does. It does.
Okay, so walk me through before we get into it and get into your story and a bunch of different ideas and thoughts that you have, stories that you have. What does black fatigue mean to you?
Well, black fatigue means to me, it's a collective tiredness of the culture, the condition, the behavior of black people currently today. We're seeing so much crime, so much instability. We're seeing the teen takeovers across the country. And mainly, when we look at black fatigue, this is something that black people have to deal with at the end of the day. It affects every other community across the country, but the crime and instability, the first people that has to deal with that, Black people. Look at the predominantly Black cities. I come from Detroit. Look at Chicago, Baltimore. Look, name any city that has a majority Black population. It's aggressive to live there. And the Black people who are doing well, guess what they do? They have to leave the community. They have to walk away from the community because they can't not exist in this unstable and chaotic environment. So that's pretty much Black fatigue to me.
Let me read the definition for you. Okay, this is AI overview. Exactly what Mr. Williams just said. Black fatigue is a chronic generational physical, mental, and spiritual exhaustion experienced by Black individuals, but it could be any individuals. It stems from the daily stressors of navigating systemic racism, microaggressions, and constant pressure to prove one's humanity and worth in a society not designated for Black equity. Okay, whatever that is, AI, but it is a generational physical, mental, and spiritual exhaustion experienced by white people, Americans. Here is another woman, another person, a regular. I don't even know who she is. I've never seen her before. So I'm assuming she is a regular, quote, regular citizen. Let's listen to what she has to say about the Black culture. And again, if you're listening to this and you can't see it, this is a beautiful Black woman, actually, a beautiful young Black woman. I think she's going to be in her late 20s, early 30s, if I'm correct. And let's listen to what she has to say and ask yourself the question. This beautiful Black woman, is she a racist and a bigot and a xenophobe and a white nationalist like me? I don't know. Let's listen.
If you're a Black American, I need you to stay right here. If you're not, I'll give you a few seconds so you can go on and scroll on by. Great. Okay. We need to have a talk. You know, it comes to a point where supporting and defending your community just is it becomes so exhausting that you feel this frustration and you start to understand why people have the Black fatigue that they talk about. The Houston Rodeo, a family event. You have people there fighting, stealing, acting like menace to society, lawlessness, at an event that's supposed to be a fun, family-oriented event. You have Ruth Chris now saying, hey, we don't want to do this, but you guys are forcing our hand. We're going to have to enforce a dress code policy because how you guys are coming in here with your pants sagging, looking sloppy, all of these things we just cannot allow. So then you sit back and you wonder why other races will say, we have Black fatigue. Guess what? I'm Black and I have Black fatigue. I am tired of the wrong type of people in our community, because let me preface this is not all Black people. This is not. You have people over here making life miserable for other fellow Americans because you have no manners, you have no standards, you have no morals.
Okay, that's not me saying you have no standards, you have no morals, that you make life absolutely, absolutely miserable for everyone. This is what I love about life is I can sit here and say this is everything that's happening. I can just point it out. And I'm bad. I'm bad for pointing it out. It's amazing. I become the problem. Not the rapes, the tens of thousands of rapes of white women by Black men. The 30 to 50 times the rate of assaults and murders by Black men on white men and vice versa. The extreme levels of poverty, extreme levels of degradation in our schools and inner cities, extreme abuse of generational welfare, And I'm the guy that's the problem. Isn't it amazing? I'm just sitting here going, yeah, there's 3 black men just raped a white woman yesterday. You bigot. No, I'm not even making any judgment. I'm just saying this is what happened yesterday. You shouldn't talk about it. Well, why can't I talk about it? It happened. If we don't talk about it, doesn't change the fact that the woman was raped. I don't have to show you the first day of school, which I am going to show you. A first day of school in Baltimore is a full-on riot, violent riot where they just beat the crap out of each other. You don't like it. I'm just pointing it out. Here's something I want to point out. I'm going to show it to you. Well, what is black fatigue? What does it look like? Let's say that you're on planet Mars and you just flew down to Earth yesterday and you're like, black fatigue, what is that? Well, here it is.
On down to Chicago for the 97th annual Bud Billiken Parade.
It's the largest African American parade in the country.
Celebrating black culture, black excellence.
That is fantastic. And how did the 2026 edition go?
The parade featured dozens of marching bands, floats, dance teams, and community groups.
It's a celebration of our community, our culture. I love it.
Come on, be honest. How did the 2026 parade go?
Marching in the Bud is one of my absolute favorite summer traditions. It's a chance to celebrate Chicago's rich black history and, of course, the bright future of our young people and what they represent.
Okay, stop it. We all know Pritzker was just there for the giant turkey legs. We're going to try this one more time, okay? I want the truth. How did the 2026 Bud Billiken Parade go? Now that's more like it. Let's set some music, kick back, and enjoy a parade like only Chicago can do.
You tired yet? Oh, you're not? Okay, let's keep going. Yep. Tired yet?
Oh, and this did happen too, but which parade really did it better?
What I like to do is bring it really right down to your lap. Are you going to that festival, that event? Let's say you and your family. Well, let's take me. Me and my white family end up in Chicago. Say we're driving through, which we were driving through this summer to a family wedding. Let's say that we end up in Chicago. My son or my wife convinced me, let's go to Chicago. God help us. Okay, we end up in Chicago. We're staying in a really nice hotel, and we're walking out the lobby, and we're like, whoa, what's going on? Oh, this is a big black African American parade, and it goes 10 miles down and around, and I'm like, okay, I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do. You ready? Wife and son, we're going back upstairs to our room, and we're going to wait for this parade to end, and then all of the violence to subside, and everybody goes back to their home, and then we're getting the F out of this city. Are you taking your family there to partake in the festival? You know you're not. Well, are you a racist? No, you're what I call a realist. You are what I believe is, hey, this is what's going to happen. This is This is the probability, the statistical probability of what is going to take place in this crowd of people. Period. And I always fall back on the quote from Nick Fuentes that I really like. And he said, I am going to be as racist as I need to be in order to stay alive. What does the first day of school look like to you? First day of school for my son is we brought him to a school. Everyone's cheering. My son gets out of the car. It's a big celebration. And the freshmen all go to high school together. Or when my son was in elementary and grammar school, we would take pictures and he was all excited, had his new tennis shoes on, and he has his he has his uniform and his new backpack, and it's got his lunchbox. My son's in high school now, so he's excited about this next journey through 4 years of high school and playing sports and meeting new girls and having new friends. No, this is Baltimore. My son lives in a fantasy, an old relic called Americana, and this is the new America. Do you think any learning's happening? You think anyone's learning? Well, let me answer that for you. The entire secondary education system of Baltimore, there's not one single school that has even one single student that is above the reading, writing proficiency. All black, all black school, all black teachers, all black city council, all black mayor, all black, majority black police chief, all black everything. But don't you know that it's systemic racism is the problem? You didn't know that? I just want to point it out to you. You're the problem. You're the problem. I hate to even go through this. I'm going to be very honest. I just isn't it? It's ironic that I say this, and I'm not trying to be tongue in cheek. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted talking about this topic. I'm exhausted that our country has allowed this foreign culture into our body. This is an illness, and it's beyond destroying your system. Your system now is trying to vomit it out of the body. It wants it out at all costs. I don't care how violent, I don't care how painful, I don't care how uncomfortable you are. It has to get out of our body. That's what it feels like. And this is just another glimpse of we can't coexist. There is no coexisting with this. And you say, well, you're being a little harsh. Okay. What if I said to you, you're behind this lady in the buffet line? Are you going to follow her and put food on your plate, or are you going to leave? Come on. It's a 10-second video. I need 10 seconds of honesty. Can you just give me, after watching 10 seconds, give me 1 second of honesty? Give me an honest answer.
No, that's too hot. Too spicy. I don't think I want any of this. No, that's too hot.
What's your answer? Are you gonna put those items on your plate, or are you gonna leave? She's licking it. Before you answer, Before you answer, I want to overlay this question with a statistical fact that a black woman is about 1 in 4 has an STD, has had an STD or has one right now, to include HIV and AIDS. Sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, are rampant right now in the black community, ravaging through the black community. And I know there's a lot of gutless white people that are scared to death. They're scared. Oh, please, God, don't make me answer a question like that. And why are you so afraid? Why are you so afraid of just being honest? Just be honest. This is Philadelphia. Another quick, absolutely quick video. And before I play this, I want you to understand the problem when you're producing a show. A lot of the time is, okay, I need to find certain things to fit not my narrative, like a malicious narrative. No, this is what I'm trying to show, and then okay, I'm looking for a particular clip, and no. When it comes to this topic, my issue is, which video do I choose? There's like, and I'm not making this up, there are thousands, tens of thousands of these videos. This is how prevalent the problem is of black fatigue in America. This is Philadelphia. Watch this.
Take a look at how bad Philadelphia has become. They're now robbing people in Center City with AR-15s. This is downtown Philadelphia. This is worse than San Francisco. And Josh Shapiro, the governor,
does nothing. Why? Because he's white and he's scared and he doesn't want to say anything because he's scared, what? To death. This is an every single day occurrence now. What's an everyday occurrence? Well, absolute chaos in any to include high-level steakhouses. This is the everyday occurrence and be in the black community. Can you imagine? Look, this is Waffle House. I love Waffle House. I grew up in the South. There's Waffle House. There's Waffle Houses here in Kansas. There's no way in hell that the Waffle Houses I go to in white-dominated communities would ever have this. I wouldn't come in to my Waffle House and see Joe Bob in his overalls standing on top of a counter, throwing stuff at the workers, screaming, destroying the restaurant. I don't have Susan from down the street wearing a giant wig weighing 690 pounds, destroying a restaurant. So before you say, well, you know that, no, I don't live in this world. I would never live in this world. I'd never subject my family to this world. What kind of father would I be? Husband and father would I be if I put my family in a world that is around these people? You would have to be absolute out of your mind. And before you say, well, that's such a racist statement, go ask yourself why every prominent black person that has obtained a level of wealth or security removes themselves from the same community I refuse to go into. Are those black people racist? Or are they just what I call a realist?
Oh, shit. You wildin', guys. Oh, shit. You are wildin'. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Y'all wildin'.
Okay, here as the giant wildebeest slips and falls and cracks her nugget. Thank goodness there's nothing inside of her skull that could be damaged severely. The problem in the black community, I'm just going to say it, is twofold. Threefold. You have extremely violent black men. You have ultra masculine, violent black women, to the point that black women murder and cause chaos at a grander scale than the entirety of white men. That's a statistical proven fact now. And the third thing is the black men allow their black women to behave like savages. There is no way in hell white men in my community would ever tolerate their wives or girlfriends or daughters to behave like this. Ever.
Oh,
And why are all your women gigantic? Why? Not just like, okay, well, she had a baby or he had a baby and he's a little overweight and no. You're morbidly obese. You're beyond morbidly obese. That is the standard norm. I think it's 80% of Black women are obese. 50% are morbidly obese. These are statistical facts. You don't have to like it, but you can't yell at me and say I'm a racist no, I'm just pointing out what's wrong and what's happening in America. Are we going to fix it or are we going to be devoured by it?
Hey, all y'all need to start trading. No bullshit. So y'all ain't got to deal with shit like that. Yo!
Look at it. Everybody's just filming. They're watching animals like in a zoo. And another thing that you can always tell, and I do this in law enforcement, I know it instinctively. When I hear an individual looping, meaning they say the same thing over and over and over again, it is the prime example of somebody that has an IQ below 60. Like they're literally in a human body and they breathe. Like they just physically breathe. That's it. Tens of millions of these people. Had enough? Oh no. You're just a racist. You just okay. Are you taking your family or are you even going to are going to take a subway or a bus? What is this woman doing? Well, she's urinating or defecating on a public bus. Well, why not? Why not?
No, sir. That you're doing a foreign life mad. Piss on the bus and
It's okay. It's normal. The problem is you. You didn't know that? The problem is you. You're not accepting. You don't have empathy like, say, the white women do. You need to understand that all cultures are the same, and when they're a little different, it's a good thing. It's diversity. When somebody urinates or defecates on a bus, it's all right. We'll just clean it up. It's all right. When entire group of people, blacks, destroy your city, jump on your police cars, cause massive, total your vehicles, it's okay. We'll just spend another $75,000 to $100,000 retrofitting a vehicle to become a police cruiser. It's all right. You need to stop being a racist. That's really what needs to happen, is you need to understand that all cultures are the same. Everything in this community has become violent and hypersexualized. Extremely violent and hypersexualized. Normal. Just normal. How can you look at that and say that's not normal? How could you look at that and say that all cultures are the same? That everyone's the same? We have been lied to forever. We have been propagandized to hate our own race, to hate our own founding of our nation. We have been propagandized to hold other cultures, other groups of people, and hold them to no standards. No standards. No accountability. There's no law and order in those communities. Why do you think the people that have the ability to leave instantly? Not over time, like leave that day. Hey, buddy, you just got a job. You're going to make 80 grand a year. I'm out. No. Yeah. You start in a week. I'm out. You're telling me I have the job. It's solidified. Yep. Okay, I'm out. Hey, I just signed a contract to play basketball or be in the NFL or play Major League Baseball, or I'm an artist. I'm out. No. Don't you want to be with your people? And because they're downtrodden and they just need some kind. No, I'm out. Well, wait a minute. What are your kids are still going to go to a public school in downtown Baltimore? Are you out of your mind? No, my kid is the only black kid in a Catholic parochial school, private school. What? Yeah. Oh yeah. Nobody in that school twerks. Nobody in that school. There's a strict code. There's no drinking, no drugs. There's no girls walking around 9 months pregnant with their belly sticking out of their muumuus. No, it's not happening. There's a whole different culture. There's a way of life, and I want my family, my young children, to have something that they can gauge their life on. But what do we do to the black community? And they don't even understand that we've done this to them. As white liberals, listen what we've done. We've said to them, this is the greatest form of racism and the greatest form of destroying a community is the white liberals have gone into the black communities and stated to their faces, because they're so stupid as a group of people, because there's no education, there's no critical thinking. The white liberals come right to their face and say, listen, you are not smart enough to graduate high school, graduate elementary. So we're no longer going to test you in reading, writing, and math, and history and science. We're just going to socially promote you. And then when you get out of high school, we're just going to graduate you because you're so stupid, you can't pass these tests. You're so dumb in the black community that we're going to take all of the merit-based benchmarks that you have to hit to be a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, a pilot, a police officer, a fireman, a nurse. We're going to bring them all the way down to where they almost don't even exist in order to include you fully into our society. Damn the society. The plane crashes, the doctor's twerking as she's doing surgery and causes a woman to have brain damage. The police officers are thieving and beating the crap out of everyone because we dumbed down the test and the psychological evaluation. All to include these people. So our society has to be debased, and our society has to in order to bring them into our society, we have to get dumber. We have to become more lawless. We have to have and accept the idea and reality that STDs, to include HIV and AIDS, is ravaging the black community. That now they're saying 1 in 4 has a raging STD that cannot be healed, meaning herpes, HIV, AIDS, syphilis. Major black cities, Houston, Atlanta, massive STD outbreaks all over. Are you not exhausted yet? I call it the cities, the sucking cities, the sucking sound that like an open wound makes. Like you get shot and you're like, damn, there's the problem. Like, yeah, I don't need to be a doctor. I can walk up and someone's been shot in the chest and I can go, well, there's the problem. And we have states in America where you can go, well, damn, there's the problem. Let's take Kansas. Let's take Missouri, for example. Got St. Louis. Damn, there's the problem. You got Kansas City, one of the most violent cities in the nation. Damn, there's the problem. I go to Illinois, Chicago. Damn, there's the problem. Alabama, Birmingham. Texas, Houston. Vermont. Oh, there's no sucking wound? Well, there's no blacks in Vermont. Oh. 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 Wyoming. Nope. Why? Come on, you can figure it out. South Dakota, North Dakota. Why? Nope. Montana. Nope. Idaho. Nope. And here is where the fatigue gets really, really, really personal. And this is where the rubber meets the road. And this is also where the white, I'm afraid to talk, I'm afraid to say anything out loud. It is when your child, your son or daughter in the school system, in the parks, in the places that young people go, when it is your child that is savagely beaten by blacks because they're white. Then you get involved. But it's too late now. Your daughter has fractures throughout her face. Kidney's been lacerated, spleen, liver. Maybe they stopped her heart, broke her jaw, took out some teeth, maybe temporarily blinded her. Maybe she has hearing loss now from being stomped. Now you're all in, right? Now you're like, hell, I gotta talk about this. No, it's too late. In fact, I don't even want you to be involved because you were the problem before, because you were a gutless coward and you remained silent.
Where's your friend? Where's your friend? Where's your friend? Where's your friend?
Okay, as she gets punched, sucker punched in the face, can you explain to me how your daughter is the only white person in the entire hallway and you think it's still okay that she goes to school there? I still got 21 seconds left. There she is on the floor. That's your daughter. That's your daughter. This is happening throughout America all day long. Right now, as I'm speaking, she's being attacked. There's somebody, what is it, the afternoon now? So at least multiple white children have been physically, savagely beaten by black students in America. Is it okay? Well, it's not my child. Oh, okay. It's all right until it's it's not your child, then it's okay, right? Man, it is dark in this nation now. We are in a moral free fall, and there is not a single person in position of authority or power that is going to do a damn thing about it. Not one. Okay, we got 10 seconds left. You see how long? 10 seconds is a long time. In 10 seconds, I counted as fast as I could. She got hit in the head at least 20 times, 20, 30 times. So your young daughter in an all-black school, why she's there, I have no idea. An all-black school has head trauma right now. She has minimum a concussion. Minimum a concussion. Worst case scenario, she's some sight loss, hearing loss and damage, broken jaw. She has a broken nose. So maybe it's beyond just a concussion. Now we have a swelling on the brain. This is not guesses. This is just an average person using common sense saying, well, of course this is going to happen. You can't get hit in your head and kicked in your head 50, 100, 150 times and not have swelling on the brain, to not have a concussion. We have 10 more seconds. It's a long time. We have 4 more seconds. That's a long time. Are you exhausted yet? Are you exhausted yet? And before you say to me again, well, this isn't happening everywhere. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, it's just a few of them. No, it's not. No, it's not. Well, how do you know what they're thinking? Good point. Let me explain to you how I know what they're thinking and their desires and plans. I don't have to conjure it up. All I have to do is hit add to stage, take my cursor over here and hit play.
Hey, y'all can say what y'all want about that black man in Charlotte punching all them white girls. Hey, all I say, he taking out the white trash. There's a lot of shit that I get to thinking about, and it's just, I don't care that much that these ladies got their ass beat to the floor. I don't care that much.
Okay. I could show you 1,000 of these videos and not even scratch the surface. Listen to what they say. Show them the respect of trusting what they say is the truth. And then if you need to, if you really, 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 really need to, step back, pray it's not your child or you or your wife, and watch them beat the crap out of our white people. White Americans, Asian Americans, Hispanic Americans, and other Black Americans. Watch them do it. And then don't tell me that we don't have a problem. Don't tell me that this man right here, and I'm going to play it one more time, that this man right here is on the same level of intellect as I am. Don't insult me like that. Don't insult me that that man has the same level of IQ as I do or other people like me. Don't insult me that that man has the same level of intellect as, say, my son. Don't insult me that way. This man is a functional mouth breather caveman. He maybe has an IQ of 65 to 72, somewhere in the I am mentally deficient / retarded level. He has no ability to critically think. He is a no impulse. He's like an animal. He's a reactionary being. He needs stimuli to tell him or to move him into one direction or another. Let's listen to him again and tell me again and again how I am wrong. Dispute what he says and say that I am wrong for listening and accepting what he says is his truth, meaning accepting what he is going to do. accepting the way that he views me as a white man, accepting the way that he is utterly a savage racist. And you don't like it when I say that. You don't like it when I call a black man a savage racist, when he is a savage racist. If you show me a white man that is lynching someone back in the fantasy of 1800, where between 1800 and in the rise of from the 1800s and slavery to the Civil Rights Act, I think it was 37 people were lynched, which is absolutely horrible. 3,700 people, 3,700 blacks are murdered by other blacks within the first quarter of a year. So if you're watching and you have an IQ of this retarded dummy, a quarter is only 3 months of the year, you morons. So over 100 plus years of, quote, hardcore racism, you blacks kill more people than we racist whites killed in over 100 years. You do in 3 months. Oh, that puts it in a different perspective, doesn't it?
Hey, y'all can say what y'all want about that black man in Charlotte punching all them white girls. Hey, all I say, he taking out the white trash. There's a lot of shit that I get to thinking about, and it's just, I don't care that much that these ladies got their ass beat to the floor. I don't care that much.
To the flow. I grew up with this. I played this man before. I'm going to play him again. Aaron McGruder, McGurder. He is a creator of a cartoon called Boondocks. It's a cartoon of black family. I used to read it when I was younger. It's part of my daily routine. Me and my brother read the news, sports, and then we read the comics. Didn't care about politics so much when I was younger, teenager. And I am saying and been playing evidence and presenting evidence for almost an hour now of everything that I am alleging. And here is a black man, a highly successful, highly articulate, top of his field in cartoons. And I'm not cartooning. That's to be able to get a cartoon syndicated nationally. People don't use newspapers as much. Back, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, that's all we use is newspapers. To be syndicated, to be on the comic section is an incredible achievement, very lucrative. So this man is not. He's a professional cartoonist at the top of his game, recognized for his political satire. Let's listen to what he has to say. Maybe he's the problem, not me. Maybe he's the problem. Let's see.
I really want you guys to understand that time is running out. And a lot of black people say that, but for real. Part of why the civil rights movement has been so successful, and part of why those who have come after in terms of our leadership have been able to maintain a presence, is that black people have always had a certain amount of moral currency that we have been using. And let me be the first to tell you, that's used up. White America has been watching us act like fools for a long enough time where any sympathy they may have had to our plight is completely gone. You're approaching a country that, forget hating black people or not hating black people, they just don't care. You can be talking about affirmative action, they can be like, I don't care. It literally is of no importance to me. I don't care about slavery. I don't care about segregation. I don't care about you. I don't care how many of you all go to jail. I don't care at all, because I'm broke. You can't be the proud, noble fighter when every single time someone sees a person that looks like you on television, they're acting like a damn fool. How would they know? How would they know you're not a damn fool? You think they're going to talk to you? Yeah, right.
Don't you just love when you can just shut your mouth, hit play, and sit back and let someone else articulate exactly the greatest piece of evidence to convict, to substantiate your allegation, and to convict exactly what you brought forward at the beginning? I'm very glad I had him to play because I am, quite frankly, exhausted.